2, 3, check. 1, 2, 3, check. How do you read 1, 2, 3, check? Check. 1, 2, 3, check. Show interval 3, check. Show interval.
זאת מה התחנה הבאה שלנו?
South Carolina, baby! Okay, looks like they're using runway 16 here today. Which is gonna be this way. Let's check the weather. Start moving, get the feel for the flag, get the feel for the bird. 12002.
Overcast 8,000. Temperature 22 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius.
Alright.
Altimeter 3002. Remarks. Density altitude.
זה לא ממש עושה שום דבר,
Weather
תציג
information
ברקס.
not available.
כזה מסתובב. לא, אבל אם אתה לוחץ על הרדאר הוא בסדר. נראה לי ימינה יותר טוב. Right, make a right, better.
למה?
Because the runway 16 is in use.
Zulu. Wind 350 at 04.
3-4, no, 350.
16 זה לא...
8,000.
We need 3-4.
Temperature
Winds 340.
2 Celsius.
350, let's take 3-4.
17 Celsius.
Yeah. 2-2, 3-4, to the right.
02. Remarks. Density altitude 800. Present weather information not available. Brunswick, McKinnon Airport. Automated weather observation.
Go right between these two cars, just watch the wheel size.
350 Zulu. Wind 350 at 04.
350, we're good.
Visibility 10. Sky condition overcast 8,000.
יש לנו טקסי פה ממולנו, נכון?
No, you gotta go left. This is the runway, yeah. Make a left, and you're gonna take it all the way to runway 35. So we're gonna go this way then. This way all the way to the end.
אתה ראית שם שלט כניסה למסלול? אני לא ראיתי.
Yes, because it's zigzag. Tuck, tuck.
Okay.
Taxi checklist. Seatbelts on the right. Got your seatbelt on? Alright. Radio's intercom is set. GPS set for destination South Carolina. Controls and trim. Let's see. Trim is set for 0. Controls are unsecure. We got that. Good. Doors are closed on the right. How's the left side?
Secure and secure. Secure.
So we got the wind at 350 at 4. Taking off on 834, that's good. Let's take a look at the windsock as we're rolling. Radio tested. Brakes, how's your brakes? Brakes are good. Feel good on the brakes. Turn and slip indicator is good. Inclinometer is good. Compass is a little shaky. Oh. It's probably need more fluid. Look at that compass, you know, the fluid level is way below the mark here. Look at that. Check that compass. That compass looks a little tired, frozen. Yeah, we got another compass here, yeah, right there. Let's check the other compass. Aha! Wala, שכחתי אותו, תקתנו את חפה. Okay, compass is tested. One is so-so, the other compass is beautiful. Full fluid indicating southerly heading. We're up to go. Tax check, please. Watch yourself, yellow line, yellow line, yellow line! Nice. Up, 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 where you going, where you going? Up, 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 up.
מכזה זה מול הרוח פחות או יותר, לא?
Okay, okay, brakes are set?
Set.
Okay, set. Let's do run-up check, brakes are set. Fuel selector, let me check. On it is. Trim I'm set for takeoff. It's good flight control check.
עכשיו רואים, כן, זה לא ממש אפס.
בלילה קשה, כן, בלילה קשה. פס כזה, פסון כזה, אתה רואה את הפסון.
עכשיו הוא אפס, כן.
פסון קטן. Flight control check. Left stick, airline going down, airline going up and down elevator. And...
איפה? אתה מצליח לראות את האלווייטור?
Go up and down? Yep.
איך אתה רואה?
Just put your head really look at the... really forward and back. You can see it look up. Like an inch.
מה עם הרדיו? אתה יכול לראות הרדיו איפה שזה?
No. No, you gotta actually take your head off the window to look at the rudder. You want to take a look at the rudder? Up the window? Hold on. Okay. No, just to the window. You can see the rudder. See it?
Yeah.
Rudder good, right?
עובדת.
Exactly. Okay, rudder check.
גז?
No. Now we have flight controls is checked, free and correct. Instruments. Oil temperature is warming up, oil pressure is good, we got oil pressure, everything, tack is good. Tack over here. 19 MSL. Yeah, put 19, you're right, let's put that. It's about 20 feet off. Which, but then 75 is good for you.
Okay.
Primers in and locked. Okay. And we got 1500 RPM.
15 or 17? מה היה פעם?
Checklist says 15. I think the Cessna is 17. I gotta get a little confused from the Skywagon. Okay, let's check the left mag. Left mag. Alright, good drop, back up. Other mag. Good drop, back up. Engine instruments. Oil pressure is good. Oil temperature is warming up very slowly. Carburetor heat test. There's your drop. Idle check closed. Idle check closed. Okay, and carburetor heat is off. What takeoff fuel selectors on? Doors and windows closed. The transponder not regarded. Wind direction. Yeah. From the north. Yeah, winds from the north. Time note for takeoff. I got time now at 9:56 in the morning. And we got brake release and the port plan ready. Are you ready, Chief? Finals clear. Watch yourself. Take it easy on the brakes.
הנה הרדיו כאן לא ממש...
אתה צריך קצת מהירות ככה, אתה יודע, אתה צריך קצת מהירות שיהיה לך מהירות על הרדיו, אתה different ball game.
אוקיי, אז הסטיק אמור להיות במקום הזה בדיוק.
Okay, the best way to do it is stick forward, build the speed, directional control, stay on the rudder, avoid the brakes at all. Don't touch the brakes at all on the rollout. As the airspeed's accelerating, building speed, the tail's going to start coming up. As the tail's coming up, you immediately need that right rudder because it's going to tend to P-factor to the left. Hold the right rudder, directional control, and hold your pitch attitude. Hold that pitch. The same pitch where the tail's coming up, you hold it. Airspeed's building up, it's just going to come off the ground. Beautiful. That's a normal takeoff. Are you ready?
בוא נראה, יאללה.
Alright, let's do it.
2, 3. קדימה, להשאיר אותו ככה.
Yep. Nice and easy, full throttle. Stay on the rudder. Directional control, a little bit forward. Left rudder, right rudder. Hold it right there. Beautiful. Stay right there. Hold that pitch attitude. A little bit back pressure on the stick. Back pressure. Right rudder. Off she goes. Beautiful. And get right on the trim wheel. It tends to get nose heavy after takeoff.
Okay, traffic Skyhawk 71. We are
right on the trim wheel.
Field 1100 feet northbound, McKinnon.
קצת עבודה שאתה מתרגל
זה עבודה קשה. זה לא מטוס פשוט, אבל אתה יודע מה, אתה עולה על הדבר הזה, פתאום אתה עולה על משהו קצת יותר צ'רקי 6 כזה, או נאבהו, אתה נהיה
פתאום פשוט.
אתה נהיה כזה פנתר. חגיגה. אני אומר ככה מעל הסוואמפ, אתה יודע, right turn out. כן, right turn to the northeast כזה, אתה יודע. בקטנה, אתה קצת יותר מדי מהיר כזה, אתה צריך קצת טיפוס פה, כן? זה לא ככה 80 miles an hour כזה, אתה יודע. איזה מקום חמוד, הנה זה המרש, אתה רואה מה שראינו בתמונות שם על הים כזה?
Field traffic collider. Situation
אתה יודע, בית מלון...
תראה איך הם זזים פה ממקום למקום, הם חייבים סירה, אין להם כבישים.
קייקים?
יש כבישים.
בין העצים חייבים.
אבל לא לכולם יש כבישים, אתה שואל אותי.
100 feet northwest.
אני בטוח שאתה תראה כאן בתים בלי כבישים ובלי כלום.
וואלה? מעניין. זה מעניין מה שאמרת עכשיו. אני לא רואה פה טראפיק, בוא נראה מה קרה לטראפיק. אני רואה שאין אף אחד שם למעלה. אוקיי, no traffic. היה לנו ככה 3.5, 4.5 פוש חמוד לאללה.
אתה רוצה לזפס יותר תלול, אתה אומר.
תראה, אם אתה רוצה 90 זה בסדר, אין לי בעיה, רק תיתן לו ככה 15 דקות למנוע, כמו שהמכונאי אמר ככה, תן לו להיפתח. אוקיי, let's talk about commercial add-on. Okay, we did discuss primary flight controls and trim, okay? You know you can have trim on all three flight controls, right? On an airplane. You can have elevator trim, you can have aileron trim, especially commercial, like high performance stuff, like let's see, let's call it Pilatus, TBM, Hyper Jet Prop, Hyper Malibu, Hyper Mirage, any of those high performance airplanes, they have trim on all three axes. Elevator trim, rotor trim, and aileron trim. Flaps, leading edge devices, and spoilers. What is leading edge devices? High performance commercial operation, you may have slats on the front of the leading edge of the wings, okay?
זה לא de-icing ודברים כאלה, לא, just slats.
No, slats. This is an operation of systems. Let's see, we got on 11, section 11, it says de-icing and anti-icing.
Yeah, okay.
When you get to section 11, let's see, task G, operation of system, airplane single engine land. Let's see what they want here. Okay, hold on.
תגיד לי, איפה השעון דלק? כאן אני שכחתי איך זה עובד.
Over here. Mechanical fuel gauge.
Oh, yeah.
If you see F, it's full. If you see 3/4, it's 3/4, then half, then 1/4, then it says 0. 0 is not good. You're running out of gas. I want to see task G. The reason why I'm doing this is because I've never done a helicopter guy. Let's see, task G, pre-flight preparation. Section I, task G. Section I, task G. You're gonna need commercial pilot add-on airplane. You're gonna need airplane single engine land. Rotorcraft helicopter, rotorcraft gyro. You got both of them. So you gotta have F and G. Okay? Weather information, we're skipping. Cross-country flight planning, we're skipping. National airspace system, we're skipping. Because you're already a pilot, you know all that stuff. Performance and limitation.
Malcolm McKinnon, traffic to King Air.
We need to know performance and limitation.
Taxing runway.
And operation of systems. Okay, those are the two things we gotta focus on. We need task F.
אתה בטוח בקשר למה שבדקת עם הרוח? אנחנו צריכים לעלות למעלה?
Operation system. Yeah, when I checked, we're getting 7 knots of tailwind at 3,500 feet.
בינתיים, אתה יודע, בינתיים זה...
Well, what's your altitude now? 1,500, right?
אבל מה זה, 85, כמה זה בנוט?
85 miles an hour, you're doing about 75 knots, 73 knots.
אז זה מראה לנו שאין לנו ממש רוח גב בינתיים.
No, you got a headwind.
נעלה למעלה, נקבל רוח גב?
Yeah, right now you're getting headwind. But you know what I like on the ADSB here is that you have this. As you're climbing up, it's giving you the weather wind, which is weather wind means where are you are. Right now at 1,700 at this location, the wind is 320 and 4. Now it's going to 0. It's changing. You know how he does that? satellites and all the airplanes, it's kind of mixing it all up. It knows exactly what the winds aloft are. So now you're going into zero wind, but wait. When we get up to 3,500, you'll see the wind coming from the southwest and you know, gonna start moving like, I mean, if you're comfortable and you're not cold, I would actually get up higher.
יאללה.
But it's a relatively nice leg. It's, you know, over 100 miles. We can get up to like, going northeast, we can do 5,500, no problem. Okay, so there's a little bit of a mix-up here on the primary flight controls and trim, and we ended up at flaps, leading-edge devices, and spoilers, okay? When you're talking about leading-edge devices and spoilers, they don't talk about the de-icing and anti-icing. Anti-icing, de-icing is 11, okay? But when they're talking about leading-edge devices, it's basically slats. Slats, S-L-A-T-S. You don't have slats in a helicopter because the helicopter has rotary wings. The wings don't have any devices on them. It's just blades. On an airplane, we have leading edge devices on a high performance airplane. What the leading edge devices do is the same as flaps. It will increase the lift and increase the drag. And at the same time, it will give you more wing surface. It will increase the surface of the wing, the square footage. Beautiful, just like a 747, 737, they have those leading edge devices. And the reason why they want to discuss about leading edge devices, because if you're going to go out there and you're going to get your commercial fixed wing, you're going to end up flying those complex aircraft. They want to make sure you know about these things.
Traffic King Air 601.
I don't think the examiner is going to get into that too much, but he may, so you want to be able to be comfortable with. So he's going to ask you what is leading edge devices. You say we're going to have slats on the leading edge of the wing. The slats will increase the surface of the wing, and at the same time it will increase lift. And they're talking about spoilers. There's no spoilers on a helicopter. No such thing, okay? On an airplane, we have ground spoilers, and we have speed brakes, which is air spoilers, okay? What happens on a ground spoiler, on top of the wing, there's a metal, sheet metal popping up, just like that. What it does exactly the opposite of the leading edge devices.
Spoils the airflow. Gliders, air brakes. Come on.
You know what? If the examiner is going to tell you what is spoilers and you tell him it spoils the airflow, that's it. He's going to say, thank you very much, you're done. So you know your shit. Okay, next. Water rudders. No, forget about that. That's only single engine C.
That's it for that.
Yeah, you're going single engine lane. Okay, forget it. No, flaps. What is flaps and what does flap do?
רגע, עשינו את זה.
We don't have flaps on this airplane.
לא, אבל דיברנו על זה, עברת את הסעיף הזה.
Okay, let's talk about the power plant and the propeller.
Through 1,000 feet in the left turn to Savannah, or clear the pattern.
The airplane you got to take the check ride more than likely is going to be a complex aircraft, okay? You're going to have a constant speed propeller. Let's talk about the complex airplane with a constant speed propeller. On a helicopter, you have a constant speed motor, right? It doesn't matter what you do with the manifold pressure, it stays the same. So it's the same principle. You don't have to talk about it. You have any questions? You say, hey, in my helicopter, I got my constant speed rotor blades. They always spin at the same RPM as a governor and a propeller, just like I have in my helicopter. And that governor, what it's going to do is basically maintain a constant speed on the prop. Doesn't matter what my airspeed, doesn't matter what my pitch attitude is, and doesn't matter what kind of manifold pressure I have on the airplane.
אבל זה לא אותו פרינציפ. helicopter,
not the same principle?
זה אלקטרוני, electric governor, ובמטוס אני חושב oil pressure governor. לא? מה שולט במהירות של המטוס
Well, it's oil, definitely oil pressure controlling the governor, but it's the same principle. Whatever's controlling it's maintaining the same speed. When you set It goes by percent RPM or it goes by actual RPM of the rotorway?
משנה, אותו דבר, זה כן, זה פרסנט.
Okay, so you're going 95% RPM on the helicopter. Doesn't it stay at 95? Doesn't matter what you're doing with the
כן,
collector?
אבל איך זה עובד? איך זה עובד במטוס?
In the airplane, you have oil pressure going into the governor. You're controlling with the prop control, which is the blue lever. You're controlling the oil pressure going into the governor. By controlling the oil pressure going into the governor, you're controlling the tension on the flyweights. And those flyweights, they're operating in centrifugal force as they're spinning, as the prop is spinning, as they tend to come out, it's controlling. It doesn't matter what, your airspeed is. As the propeller is spinning up, as the propeller is revving up, as you're pitching down, the flyweights come out further, and as they're coming out further, it's adjusted automatically depending on the centrifugal force. But, to keep it simple, stupid, I wouldn't get into too many complications into mechanical aspect. We have oil pressure going into the governor. The governor is maintaining a precise RPM with flyweights and a piston that's moving inside the hub, and that's controlling the RPM of the propeller. If we set a certain RPM, doesn't matter what we do with the pitch of the airplane or the airspeed or the power setting, it will maintain the same exact RPM. Done. Okay, as far as the power plant, what do you have, like Lycombe 0540 on the helicopter? Well, it's going to be a 0360 or a Continental. It's the same exact power plant. You got mags. I don't think I need to cover the power plant because it's the same exact thing. On the helicopter, instead of direct drive going into the propeller to spin the propeller or the hub, on the helicopter it's going through a transmission and belts, right? You have rubber belts spinning the transmission. What do you have? Belt system on the Robinson? That's the only difference. Now let's talk about the landing gear. As far as landing gear, I don't think I need to cover much other than the complex aircraft. Do you have your complex endorsement, or you never flown retractable landing gear?
טסתי, אבל אני לא זוכר אם יש לי את האינדורסמנט, אבל אני חושב, לא בטוח.
Okay, but you airplane private, right? You've flown Cessna 172s and all that. And you've flown tailwheel too, right? Okay, so as far as landing gear, we have tricycle gear, which is nose gear and two main gears, and we have tailwheel equipped aircraft, which is conventional, which is what we're flying now, which has a tailwheel. In addition to that, we have the option of retracting the landing gear, okay? Retracting the landing gear means it can be by electronic means, electrical means.
איזה גובה אמרנו שאנחנו נטוס?
Okay, let's check the wind. Let's see what we got here. I still got zero wind here, so I mean, I don't know, well, since the zero wind, let's talk about comfort level. I mean, as far as temperature-wise, you're comfortable up here?
כן, אבל איפה הרוח גב שהבטחת? זה מה שאני לא מבין. איפה הרוח הגבית הזאת? איפה היא?
I don't see much tailwind. It says 7 knots on the report. I'll tell you what, let's talk to flight service. Let's see what the wind's aloft, and then we'll know much better.
מה זה פלייט סרוויס? 122, מה הקוד שלנו? אני לא זוכר.
It depends on what...
אבל יש קוד כללי שתופס בכולם.
No.
כן, זה עובד.
Not necessarily.
אתה לא זוכר.
Not necessarily.
יש איזה קוד של פלייט סרוויס.
22.2 maybe?
אני חושב, כן.
Okay, let's do 22 to see what
תעלה ותראה.
I would actually do the best here. I'll see what the nearest VOR is.
לא, דבר איתם. תראה מה הם אומרים.
You can radio, give him a call. Let's see if you can get him on the standard one, 22.2. I'm going to look for the right frequency because I like to look for the right frequency.
טוב, יש פה שדה למטה.
November 779er 27. This is Macon Radio.
דבר איתם.
Oh, yeah, talk to
דבר
him.
איתם.
And November 77927, where are you heading to, sir? And November 9027, roger. Understand you're 4,020 miles northeast of Brunswick. 3 and 6,000 foot winds for you. Present position looking to be light variable and 220 at 10. And towards the latter half of that flight for you, sir, you'll be looking at 140 at 16 and 230 at 12. Over. And November 9027, 230 at 12 for the latter half of that flight at 6,000. And November 9027, go ahead with your pilot report. And November 9027, what type aircraft are you, sir? And November 9027, understand a Lima 8 at 22 miles northeast of Brunswick, 4,200, flight visibility 10, temperature 13, 7,000 scattered with negative turbulence. Is that accurate and complete, sir? And November 9027, was that accurate and complete as I read back? And November 9027, I'm sorry, sir, you were broken there. Was that accurate and complete that I read back to you? November 77927, this is making radio. Do you copy, sir?
I think we're losing him as far as radio.
November 77927, making radio, over.
Okay, I think
November 77927, the Brunswick Golden Owl altimeter 3003, not picking you up anymore. Have yourself a good day, I guess.
I think what happened is... Wait a second though. This is how I would do it, okay? I would actually get the closest VOR to me and put the frequency on the VOR and not lose radio communication. What you did here is you went to the standard one, 122.2. And that gave us, 123. That gave us loss of reception because you picked a radio that's 50 miles out. And look what we have here. We have a Sporty's portable radio. What do you expect this to be a Sikorsky helicopter KX-155? אני בטוח שה-122.2 הזה בכל מקרה הולך לנירסט VOR. לאיפה הוא הולך?
I'll tell you in a second. You didn't even let me open the chart. Let's see.
לאיפה הולכים כל ה-122.2?
Looks like we got a little guy here. 3 miles, 2,000 above. Let's put the TCAS page. Something top on the weather. Let's see. Operating. Traffic air-to-air. You see, this is what I like. The ADSB does not pick up traffic that the TCAS picks up. See? I don't like that. Traffic, info, exit, weather, traffic removed. See, I don't like that. No data, you see, failed. Well, the portable TCAS, that's why I keep the portable TCAS, because the portable TCAS tends to have better reception. Okay, how much are we up there? About 10 minutes. Okay, 21 minutes, oops. 5 minutes rest. You don't want to heat up that boy. Push it up, back it up a little.
הורדתי קצת. אז מה הקרוז שלך ביום רגיל?
הקרוז שלי רגיל 2,000. זה הקרוז. הייתה אנחנו... another 300 RPM on the cruise. But the engine's running nice. I think he did a good job. Let's see if we can talk to Macon Radio on a different frequency.
אז מה אומר הרוחות? איזה גובה אנחנו רוצים?
הוא אמר שב-6,000 לקראת סוף הטיסה יש לנו פוש טוב.
סוף הטיסה אנחנו לא צריכים לרדת, מה נתחיל לעלות בשביל סוף הטיסה?
אבל אתה יודע מה? אני הייתי מטפס ל5.5, ככה קרוב ל6. עוד 5 דקות מנוחה הייתי נותן לו 5.5. זה אני, זה אתה, piloting command, your discretion. If you want to stay at 4,035, that's okay.
איזה יופי.
Okay, let's see, Macon, Georgia. Let's see, Macon, Georgia. We got Carolina Beach. Wilmington. Okay, looks like we're getting close to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina here. This is... no, it's a... I think we're more towards... yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more to the left here to maintain our course, yeah. Alright, let's see, we got Myrtle Beach and then we got Savannah, Georgia, right there. Charleston. Okay, for me, I would actually contact flight service here in a completely different frequency. I would do 2365. Because it's so much closer. 12365. Yep, that's what we got. VR DME, which is Hunter VOR. And if you want to know how far you are from that remote communication outlet, which is VOR, is Sierra Victor November. Okay, you can go Sierra Victor November. Let's double check frequency. We got frequency.
רגע, אז עם מי אנחנו מדברים? איפה אנחנו נמצאים? אתה מבין כמה יותר נוח האייפד? אתה יודע בדיוק איפה אתה על המפה, אתה לא צריך לחבר את זה עם ההוא, לפתוח מפות גדולות, אתה מבין?
So you mean in the iPad you can see this? Oh, because over here you don't have the sectional, you have to actually open up the map. Yeah. So the iPad has a big advantage you just mentioned because you can see the VFR sectional where the airplane is on the map and know exactly without doing calculations. I agree with you. I agree with you. No complaints. But hold the phone here. Let's see. We got 2365 and it's SAV. We got 2365 and it's SAV. We're gonna close this chart here. Now we're gonna go direct. SAV. SAV VOR, bam. Okay, looks like we're about 32 miles from SAV. It's still kind of far if you ask me, but let's try.
November 77927, this is Macon Radio. And November 927, Roger, sir. I was just trying to verify that you had said that you were 4,200, you were L8, 7,000 scatter, 13 degrees, negative turbulence, and 10 mile visibility. and November 927 making radio. Thank you very much for getting back to me. Have yourself a good day. Pilot reports are always continued to be appreciated. Any additional en route weather would be with Flight Watch, Jacksonville Flight Watch 122.0 if you need anything else, sir.
Okay, so what we just learned is one thing that's very important. Alright, we gotta get rid of this guy now so we can go remove waypoint. Yes. Go on to destination direct. There's your panel, there's your HSI. Enjoy the ride. What we learned now is when you just pick 22.2, you may lose radio contact with flight service, or he's not going to even hear you. However, if you pick the correct frequency within range on the map, you have beautiful radio communication.
Sometimes and sometimes not.
So this is what I recommend.
תשמע, אנחנו איבדנו אותו בדיוק בזמן, הוא התחיל לדבר לא לעניין ואיבדנו אותו.
This is how I recommend it. Now you can disagree, you can agree. You're going to go on Alaska Airlines, you're going to land in Anchorage, you're going to jump on the R-44, and you're going to start with 22.2. Nobody's going to hear you because you didn't open the map and you didn't know where you are and where is the frequency. For the remote communication outlet or for the VOR,